All right, good morning, students and teachers. Welcome back. This is day 2 of EdTech Live. We are going to focus on today creating a story, a picture from a story using MagicSchool. So as you're joining, I'm going to go ahead and allow some other teachers and schools to join in. We've got four schools and four teachers joining in this morning. So this is geared for primary, but if you're intermediate students or teachers, you can also try this out with your students too. So the title of today's EdTech Live is called Story Picture, and we are going to be using a tool called MagicSchool. So let's go ahead and talk about our task. Our task this morning is to generate a picture by providing descriptive details. The word generate means to create. So we are going to create a picture by using this tool called MagicSchool. And in order to use it, we have to make sure that we provide this tool descriptive details. That means we have to describe. So the first thing that we're going to need to do is we are going to need to get out our Chromebooks. So teachers feel free to pause the video to allow students to pull Chromebooks out or open them or get logged in and then press play when you are ready to resume. So as you open up your Chromebook, you are going to log in through Clever. Okay, I know we are switching over to a new platform, but MagicSchool is still in Clever, so you're going to go to Clever. And then you're going to find this magic M that looks like this on your Chromebook, and that is MagicSchool. So Clever, MagicSchool, and you're going to click on those. Feel free to help out a friend. Teachers, you can walk around and make sure students are clicking on the right things. Clever is still going to be on that left side of your Chromebook at the very top corner where it says Series USD Bookmarks. So Clever MagicSchool. When you are there, it is going to take you to a screen that might ask you for your name and a code. I will show you the code in just a moment. So it looks like we've got a couple more students and teachers joining in this morning. So I am going to go ahead and just remind us, we are going to log in through Clever, finding MagicSchool. We are going to generate a picture today by providing descriptive details. Okay, so here is your code. You are going to notice that this code has capital and lowercase letters. Your code will not work, my friends, if you do not include those capital letters. And let's go ahead and look at our code. It has 1, 2, 3, 4 capital letters. On your keyboard, the way that you are going to make this into a capital letter is by holding the shift button and then pressing the letter E. The next letter is a letter G. It is not capital, so you're going to just press on the letter G, then lowercase d. Next letter is capital L, holding that shift button down and then pressing letter L. If it does not look like a capital letter, you're going to click backspace and you're going to try it again. Capital A, capital A. So there's your code. Go ahead and join in. Logging in with your name. And teachers, here's where I'm going to need your help. I don't have a student dashboard to look at, but you're going to help students find either their room that I've assigned or an assignment that I've assigned to them in MagicSchool. I'll go ahead and give you a little bit of time just to pause the video and maybe navigate the platform to see where this might be. But I will leave this up. I do have some, like I said, some other teachers that are joining in this morning. We are in Clever, MagicSchool, and here is your code. The code is case sensitive, so they do need to include those capital letters. Definitely helpful for first graders, some second graders if you're not really sure how to include those capital letters. Holding and shift, pressing the letter. Okay. This is what we're looking for. This is something that I have pushed out to students for summer school in my Magic School room. It's called Image Generator. So today's task is to generate that picture by providing descriptive details. So here's where my friends and teachers, I want you to think about a story that maybe you have read. And if you don't have a story that comes to mind, I'm going to just share with you a quick story that I was thinking about. And some of you may remember this story. It's really tiny. It is called Miss Nelson is Missing. Teachers, here's where if you would like to, you can go onto YouTube. You can pause this video, go onto YouTube, maybe play this video or another story of your choice and get students to think about the details of these characters. So again, you can pause the video, have the story be read to them if you'd like to, or discuss a book that you have read in the past, or even getting students to think about a story they've read in the past. Okay, if you choose to pause it, great. If not, I am going to move on. This story has two characters, Miss Nelson and Viola Swamp. And we know that Miss Nelson is a very kind and sweet, but a little bit too soft with her class, which is really wild. Viola Swamp is a very strict and scary and mysterious teacher. And so we know that just by listening to the story, teachers talk about maybe some of the details that go with each, what kind of characters they are. And so getting them to just maybe compare and contrast what the characters are like. And then we can go ahead and move on to this image generator. So this image generator, if you find it, should be there. Go ahead, like I said, pause the video. It's going to look like this. This is the image generator with Adobe Express. I'm going to do just a quick example and then feel free, teachers, to allow students to play around with this tool and explore it. I'm going to click here, text to image. I'm clicking on text to image because our task was to generate a picture based on a story by providing those descriptive details. If I use that story called Miss Nelson is Missing, maybe I might remember that it was a teacher. So if I just say teacher wearing, teacher with black hair, I'm going to click generate. It might take a little bit of time. And then you'll notice I did not give it enough details because that's not what I envisioned when I was reading my story. I remembered that Miss Nelson was a scary, strict teacher. So here's where maybe I might think about, what other details could I give this to make my picture match my story a little bit better? So all I wrote here, my friends, was teacher with black hair. You'll notice it gave me a male teacher. I might want to change it. And when I change it, I'm just going to click in this box here and I might say, I don't want a male teacher. I want a woman teacher with black hair only. So when I change that, it's going to give me a new image. It's going to generate a new image. Okay, so here are some pictures that it's generated. We know that Miss Nelson, these pictures look like this teacher is really nice. She was really, really mean, so I might have to put those details in here. If I put mean at the very end of my sentence or my description, it might not make sense. So listen to what it sounds like. A woman teacher with black hair, mean. Those details don't really fit there, so I might have to move it to another spot. I might say mean a woman teacher with black hair and wearing a black dress. Adding some more descriptive details in there because I want my image to be generated to match my story a little bit better. I'm going to click generate. Oh, so here are some mean teachers. Looks a little bit scary, so let's maybe think about Miss Nelson. Her hair is parted down the middle. She has like buns on the side. So maybe I would want to say wearing a black dress and has buns on each side of her head. Okay, so um, getting a little bit closer. We have Miss Nelson. We have our image that's generated. Looks a little bit closer to our story. So here's where, my friends, you can save it to MagicSchool if you really like it. Go ahead and explore these tools. But again, you're going to click on this text to image. Teachers, here's where you can maybe have students think about a story they've read, discuss and share with their partners. What are some of those details? How can they include that with writing? Okay, so this is a focus on writing those descriptive details in order to create an image. Okay, so super fun tool. Please try it out for other stories that you might read over the summer. But I'm going to go ahead and give you some time to explore. And teachers, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out. Hope you enjoyed this new tool in MagicSchool. So again, thank you for joining if you're here today. If you're watching this at another time, feel free to pause the video, reach out with any questions that you have. All right, thanks for your time. And again,